Hi, welcome to my channel 10 years younger. I'm 44 years old and I basically review various home use devices, salon treatments and skincare products to let you know what works and what doesn't. Today's video is about the NuFace Mini device, which hundreds of you have requested that I review. The NuFace Mini has 400 microamps. It costs £160 or $220, and beware of fakes. Only buy from the official NuFace website, see the link below, or the official Amazon seller. If you want to see an in-depth review into how microcurrent works, I did make another video last year, so you can check that out. But basically, microcurrent devices send a very low electrical current into our muscles, and the body can recognize that current, and basically it reminds the muscles to go back to where they should be. The other benefit is that microcurrent boosts the ATP, which are the energy carrying molecules in your skin cells. So that means the cells can be more efficient and more plump and look healthier and more youthful. So the microcurrent device which I reviewed last year and which I've been using since then is this one, which is made by Microwave. I thought the name NuFace and just the way it looks is a bit gimmicky. However, after using this for a week, I can say that this definitely has given me the same results as the bigger machine. But the thing about microcurrent is that less is more. You want to stay below 500 microamps. So it's not about having a more powerful device, because when you're running this over your skin, you shouldn't see any muscle contractions or twitching. If the muscles start to contract, that is actually electrical muscle stimulation, which is like a facial toning method, which is not the same as microcurrent. So this model is the NuFace Mini, and there's also another one which is much bigger called the NuFace Trinity, but they both have the same power intensity, except the bigger one just has interchangeable heads. So I'm going to make a separate video about the NuFace Trinity. So you can't use this if you're pregnant, you can only use it on healthy skin, you can't use it if you've got a pacemaker, and always avoid the thyroid. So the NuFace Mini comes with this charging cable, and it has adapters for whichever country you live in. And I've only charged it once and I've been using it for a week, so it does last quite a long time. So you've got one button which does everything, so it's the power button, and then you've got three intensities. So you've got the highest one, push it again, it's the medium one, push it again, it's the low one. And also this bleeps every 5 seconds. So if you just wait, you see that was a bleep. So that basically guides you. So while you're doing these movements, they're supposed to be 5 seconds each. So it's like a timer. So before you begin, you need to wash your face. You shouldn't have anything like moisturizer or self-tan or anything which is oily, because that will block the current from getting through to your skin. So you need to use a conductive gel with any kind of microcurrent device, and that enables the current to get through your skin into the muscle. But it comes with the NuFace, they call this the gel primer hydrating leave-on formula. I put this on my neck the very first time I used it, and it stung my neck. It really burned. In the UK, there's only a few options if you want to buy microcurrent gel. So one of them is this, which is KSO, and this has got collagen and hyaluronic acid. But again, this is still quite strong, and it's got a lot of alcohol as well. So you might want to try this one, but I didn't get on too well with this. The one I would recommend is made by Tower Health, and it's called Pain Doctor Conductive Gel. Apply the gel, turn the device on. So far I've only used the highest setting, I haven't used it any lower. So to start the basic program, you put it here and you go up like this, and there's a bleep, so it means you start again. You do each movement 3 times, so this is number 2. There's a bleep, and this is the final one. That's 3. Now we move up slightly and do the same thing, across and up. And again. And again. So this slows you down basically, so you don't do it too fast. So that's 1, 2, 3, So you do each one of those 3 times, then you move on to your face. So just put more gel on. See how easy this is and how fast it is. So with your face, you start here and you go up. And again. And again. And then you move to the next position, which is slightly higher. That's 1. And again. That's 2. Final one. 3. And then you go higher. That's 1, 2, 3. So they're the 3 face ones, and then you move to your forehead. So you start on the inside of your eyebrow, you go up 5 seconds, and again, and again, then you move to the middle of your eyebrow, you go up, and again, and again, and then you would go to the outside of your area of your eyebrow, go up, and then the last one. So they are the basic instructions, and you see how easy that is. You can see how once you've done this for a week, you can sit watching TV. However, for me, that's not enough. I really want to treat this under here. You can't go over your thyroid, but this kind of saggy bit under here I want to treat. And also, I think most people would want to use microcurrent because they've got some sagging around the eyes, and you can't actually use it around here. So I've tried to kind of go around, because the eye muscle is like a circular muscle like this. So I've tried to go around like this, but to be completely honest with you, it gave me such a headache. So I've done that twice. The first time gave me a really bad headache, and then I waited a couple of days and I tried to really kind of on a low setting, I tried to kind of go around again like this, lifting my eyebrow up, just going under my eye. Again, it gave me a headache that lasted all night. So ideally you could use this around your eyes, but you can't, you know what I mean? It's just, these things are too big, you can't see what you're doing. So the other model, the Trinity, does have a setting which you can use around your eyes and your lips, which is more precise. But for this, I just don't recommend you do, because it gave me a headache. You know, maybe you can try that and it will work, but it didn't work for me. So once you've mastered these basic exercises, you can then use the more, what they call the advanced techniques, but they're still really easy. So starting on the neck again, you have to keep reapplying this gel, by the way. So all it is that you keep the device in the same place. So if you're here, for example, you kind of push it up, you try to lift the skin and you hold it until it beeps. That's 1. Then move along, kind of push it up, hold it, and then move along and you push it up. Then you go under the jaw. So again, you're trying to push this jaw up. So hold it. And then the next one. And then the next one here. So you're not pressing into the skin, you're using like a medium pressure, but you're not really digging this into your skin. And what I do is under here, I kind of, because this is the area that I'm mostly trying to get some lifting, is under here. So I go along like this. 3 times. And then I just go around here slightly. So I'm coming from here toward the middle. And I also just hold it, because this is the area where I really want to work on, so I just hold it there for a few seconds till it bleeps. From here. Another thing you can do is just Google a facial anatomy diagram that shows where all the muscles are, and then you'll know you're hitting the right ones. So the next one, you can go under the cheekbones and you kind of push up your cheekbones like that. This is quite a good one, and you just hold it, and then again here. And I go here. So I don't go near my temple just because I got such a headache when I did go around the area. And also down here, if you want to push this and hold it. Let's do another one here. You can't really get it wrong. You can't burn yourself. You can't injure yourself. It's just sending a very low current through your skin. So I've done this half of my face. So I would say that this looks slightly more lifted than this. If you look at that and you look at this. So as with all these kind of facial devices that I use, it's not permanent results. It's only going to give you a lifting effect for as long as you're using the device. So they say that you should use this every day for 2 months, for 60 days. And then when you've got the lifted effect that you want, then you can, drop it down to 2 times a week, or, you don't have to do it every day basically. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So that's it, I've treated both sides of my face. Hopefully you can see that this it makes your jaw snap up. It just makes everything kind of look fresher and more youthful. It sharpens your features. So I paid, these are around £150 to get one of the mini devices. And like I say, you have to be careful that you're not buying a fake off eBay, so please use the links I've put below. Here's me before and after using the device for a month. I can see the skin on my cheeks looks tighter. Also the skin under my eyebrows looks less saggy. On the before image, there's a slight nasolabial fold on the left, which seems to be ironed out afterwards. The most dramatic effect was on the saggy area under my chin, and I think there's also a lift around my cheekbones. In here you can see there's less sagginess under my jaw, it looks a bit sharper. Does the NuFace Mini actually work? The answer is yes. It will give you a subtle but noticeable lifting effect on your face and your neck. Your friends will probably say you look rejuvenated and refreshed rather than, wow, you've had a facelift. But the results will only last for as long as you're using the device. As soon as you stop, gravity will take over. It doesn't give permanent results. The device is small and it's easy to use, and it definitely passes my home beauty device test, which is, can you sit there watching TV, using the device without thinking too much? And the answer is yes. And that probably means you're going to use it long term. The machine is small, but it's just as effective as a much bigger machine, which I reviewed last year. However, the negatives with this machine are, firstly, the gel that they want you to use with it really irritated my skin. It's quite harsh, so I'd love to know what you guys thought about that, or if you had the same effect if you used it. The second thing is that you can't use this device around your eyes. I did try to, but it really gave me a bad headache for a couple of days. You can't go near your temples or around your eye socket. If you guys found a solution to that, please let me know. So would I recommend this device? If you're looking for a home use microcurrent machine that's easy to use and you want it on your cheeks, your neck and your forehead, definitely I'd recommend this. However, if you also want to use it around your eyes, which I guess most people would, then I wouldn't recommend it. My next video will be on the NuFace Trinity, which is a larger machine. It's the same power, but it has this eye attachment so you can actually go around your eyes. So I'll definitely let you know whether this works or not in my next video. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's been helpful. If you've got any questions or comments, please post them below. I'll definitely try to answer them. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, and have a great day. I'll see you next time.